What's up, guys? Stas here. So I figured I'd hop in for about 10-15 minutes today. Not too long because it is July 4th weekend. I don't want to keep too much of your guys' time. And by the way, happy 4th. Happy Independence Day. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. And it's not even the 4th today, but we're celebrating this whole weekend, guys, as I almost knock over the mic stand. So let's just dive into it. We're going to break down stocks in this video, the markets. We're going to go over Bitcoin and Ethereum because I'm not sure if you guys knew this. They trade all the time, 24/7. And I'm just kidding. You guys probably knew that. So with that being said, sit back, relax. Again, happy 4th. Hit that like button if you guys find value, and let's dive into the video. So we are seeing currently, well, obviously the markets are closed right now, but in the crypto market, we are seeing a lot of green, and we'll talk about that here in a couple of minutes. But first, we got to look here at the S&P quickly and the NASDAQ and do a quick little brief breakdown, a little minute rundown of what's been going on. You guys know, obviously, we're in a bear market, and I want to focus more on these smaller time frames right here on SPY on the 20-day chart, and I pointed this out, I think, later last week, probably in my most recent video, but again, we're just doing a quick little recap. We're noticing SPY and Triple Q, for that matter, both of these look the same. These are fighting to hold the uptrend, right? We got a little bit of support here at about 278 on Triple Q, and SPY's holding right around, let's see here, 373, and that held not only on Thursday, but on Friday as well. And mind you, on Friday, we had a very big green day. Russell up over 1%, NASDAQ up 0.7, SPY up over 1, Dow up over 1%. So at this point, if we do break out, let's say 383 on SPY, which I have one alert set right there, and maybe if Triple Q breaks out of, let's say, 285, which is where my alert is on Triple Q, that is where we're going to see the next big push. And who knows, maybe the bulls could maybe have a sustained rally from that point in time. Let me get some water real quick, guys. With that being said, hold on. So yeah, alert 285, Triple Q, SPY, again, where was that? I forget. Let me double check. 383. If we gap out of there, which could happen, and mind you, again, the crypto market is green right now. If this green crypto market holds and it translates into stocks in 2 days, on Tuesday, hey, we might have that sustained rally, or maybe not sustained rally, but maybe the green that we saw on Friday could continue for maybe a couple more days, right? 1-2 more days. Who knows? We shall see. So with that being said, let's dive over here to Webull and see what's going on with Ethereum and Bitcoin. So Ethereum's pulled up right here. What you guys can see is we are ripping like no other, especially in the past roughly, no joke, guys, this started happening, ripping in the past hour at about 310, 315 on the East Coast. Ethereum was at 1080, and then boom, it started taking off. Now it's at, or rather, it was at 1050 to 1060, and now it's taken off to 1080. And earlier in the day, I think at about, what was that, 10 a.m.? Yeah, 10 a.m. on the East Coast, 9:30 a.m. We had Ethereum at about 1035 to about 1040. So this thing is running pretty aggressively throughout the day. And if we take a look here on maybe the hourly chart, we're still overall in a downtrend, guys. So don't get too excited. I think this is just seeing a little bit of a rally within the overall downtrend, in my personal opinion. And you guys can see that on the, let's pull up maybe the 3-month chart. You guys can see clearly we're still on a downtrend, and on the smaller time frames as well. So keep that in mind. This is just, in my opinion, a little rally within the little, not little downtrend, but overall downtrend that we have here based on the technicals that I'm seeing right now. And pulling up Bitcoin, it's probably the same thing. Let's see here. And by the way, if you guys want 6 free stocks from Moomoo, or not Moomoo, you can get 10 stocks from Moomoo, but if you want 6 stocks from Webull, I'm mixing up the promotions here, guys. 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. That's linked right down below, or you can go to stocksurfest.com/Webull. And if you want 10 stocks from Moomoo, you might as well get those as well. Link down below. So Bitcoin, look at this. It's currently up 1.5% on the day. 19,500 is where it's at. And just about 5-10 minutes ago, it was at 19,600. So this thing started off the day at about 18,750. That was at 1 a.m. on the East Coast, but still, I guess that's where it started off the day, 18,750, and it ran again to about almost 19,700. So it almost ran up 1,000 points here, or $1,000, however you want to say it. And like I said with Ethereum, I truly believe, based on the time frames, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys, this is simply a rally, relief rally, within the overall bear market downtrend. I mean, there's no way you could convince me otherwise, especially if you look here on the 5-day chart. Do you guys not see what Bitcoin did? When was this? On the 30th? A couple of days ago, it went from 18,600 to 20,700, massive $2,000 move, and then it sold very quickly after that from 2,700. Now it's at about 18, it went to 18,700. So do not be surprised if Bitcoin sells this rally, especially if it fails breaking out of 20,000, 19,800. I think it's going to collapse from that point, guys. So let me know your thoughts, as always, down below in the comments section. Let me catch my breath after that, guys, and maybe get another sip of water here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, make sure to subscribe, hit that little red button, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, let's go over here to ThinkOrSwim. So let's see what's going on with some of these stocks. Give me a second here, guys. There we go. So Tesla, I want to go over Tesla in this video because they just reported their deliveries. And actually, wait, before Tesla, I forgot the FOMC minutes for this is up this week. Is coming up on the 14th, the 15th of well, actually no, that's the FOMC meeting for the meeting. Or no, wait a second, I'm mumbling and jumbling here, guys. The FOMC minutes for the meeting of June 14th to 15th is on the 7th or the 6th of this month, which is in 3 days from now. That's on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep your eyes on the minutes. That's definitely the biggest thing for this upcoming week in the markets, no doubt about it. So with that being said, just newsflash, be up and what's up to date with those minutes. You know, keep an eye on those coming up on Wednesday. With that being said, let's talk about Tesla because I didn't talk about it in my previous video. They ended up reporting numbers, not earnings, but deliveries. They delivered 254,695 electric vehicles in the second quarter of 2022. And a year ago, Elon Musk's EV business, also known as Tesla, they delivered 201,520 vehicles, roughly, in the second quarter. I guess exactly that number. And today's delivery numbers represented sales growth of 26.5% year over year. And in the first quarter of 2022, Tesla delivered 310,000. So they're actually decreasing quarter over quarter. Again, Q1 22, they did 310,000 delivered. What they just reported is 250,000 delivered, and total production for Q2 22 was 258,580. And at this point, Tesla and a lot of companies are going through supply chain problems. I mean, you know, Tesla, they're opening a bunch of factories. They're losing a crap ton of money in the process. Obviously, well, I don't want to say losing, but I guess they are throwing a lot of money into it. Just how it goes, right? And in China this quarter, Tesla had to shut down or only allow partial operations at a Shanghai factory for weeks due to COVID-related public health orders. So China, that's a big market. I mean, that definitely had an impact along with the supply chain crisis for on those Tesla numbers, which is why they're decreasing year over year, or not year over year, quarter over quarter, but year over year they are up about 25, 6, 7%, something like that. And the growth is not as crazy as it once was. And that's a sign that, again, we do have some supply chain issues, but let's be honest, the recession is playing a big role in that as well. But I mean, then again, I heard a lot of people with Teslas right now, they're back ordered, they're buying them, they're waiting months. So there's definitely a problem right now with Tesla. So let me know your thoughts in the comments if you guys have had any experience with that. So let's go over the next one, XLE, which this could be, I'm not calling it yet, but it could potentially be a double bottom for XLE. We have a bottom at about $70, another one here at about 70. We haven't quite yet gotten the breakout yet. I just said yet twice. We haven't had the breakout, but if we do start moving out this week above the moving averages here on the 20-day chart, maybe above, let's say, the highs from last week, double top high at about 75, 76, 77-ish bucks. If that starts moving above that point, XLE, double bottom breakout market, guys, I think that's going to be playing out based on what I'm seeing. We also have McDonald's, which I think I called out maybe on, was that on Patreon? I forget. Anyway, I mean, I guess now that I just said Patreon, if you guys want to join my Patreon, it's the beginning of the month. Best time to try it out. If you don't like it, you can cancel it. Check out that link down below or go to StockSurfest.com/Patreon. So McDonald's MCD had a big day on Friday, and a big day for McDonald's is 2.5%. Pretty big day for McDonald's, and look at it. It's above the moving averages, and mind you, we have earnings coming up, I think, at the end of this month. Yeah, end of this month, we have earnings coming up, and this is slowly about, well, it's currently at 254, which was that high from the end of May. If it breaks out of there above 258 into the 60s, McDonald's is slowly, in my opinion, going to start making a move to the upside. So MCD, well, it already is making a move to the upside, but that could accelerate is what I'm trying to say. So I'm looking at two more stocks here, Chinese stocks that are on the verge of breakout. You know, McDonald's is slowly getting there, but these two Chinese stocks might have even more upside than McDonald's. They probably do, to be honest, on a percentage basis. PDD is one of them. We have an ascending triangle here, higher lows, but we have resistance at about $70. You guys can see that. And if I zoom in on maybe the 20-day chart, you can see we're slowly starting to gain some steam to the upside, especially considering Friday we had a 5% green day. So this looks pretty good, in my opinion. And my alert's currently set. Where is it? Oh, I don't even have one. Perfect. I'll set one right now. I'm going to put my alert at maybe $69, maybe $68 for now. Mark is at or above $68. If that point breaks and we start cracking into the 70s, I think this could go to the 80s. You know, that's kind of what I'm seeing here on this chart. And when it comes to JD is another one, another Chinese stock. You guys might hate it, but you can't deny the fact that it had a big day on Friday, or a decent day, 2.7% green day, and we have a clear ascending triangle. We have resistance, multi-month resistance is at $68, and we've been uptrending into that since the beginning of May. So I think JD is poised to, it's bound rather, to make a move above $68, $70. And if so, if it does that, 78, 80, I mean, this is where we really could start moving, especially if Chinese stocks in general start taking off again, which they've slowly cooled off. But if we get another piece of good news, who knows, we might be getting ready for round two on, this particular stock. So I want to go over PayPal, PYPL, which this one is one that I own. I bought it years ago initially. Started buying more recently because obviously it's come down a lot. And I really want to know your guys' opinion on PayPal. Are you staying away from this company? Are you buying it, selling it, holding it? Seriously, I want to get a consensus here. I just want to know where you guys are at with it, because I'm personally holding. I bought more recently, probably within the past month or two, but I don't have any plans of selling PayPal. I'm actually looking to buy more. And for me, guys, right now, PayPal, let me pull it up here. I forget exactly the numbers. Let me just take a quick glance at PayPal, guys. It's currently probably, where is it? $82 billion market cap. Okay, still a big company, $82 billion. Dividend, non-existent. EPS trailing 12 months, $3. And now their PE ratio trailing 12 months is a 23.5. So if that PE comes down under a 20 for PayPal, hey, I'm going to have to start buying. If this starts, or buying more, right? If this starts getting into a value territory like Facebook is now, or Meta's like a 10 PE, if PayPal starts getting into the teens, guys, that's going to be a steal in my opinion, especially if you believe in PayPal long term. Obviously, if you think PayPal is going out of business, obviously you don't want to touch it. But if you think It's a good bet long term. You want it in the teens as of for the P ratio, right? So hit that like button if you guys are still with me. Let's talk about 2 more stocks before I send you on your merry old way. So the next one here is UNH. UNH is United Health. This one up 0.75% on Friday. And look at this breakout, right? We were in a downwards channel for a good couple of weeks, probably almost 2 months, 3 months. And now recently, since Friday, last week in general, we've been gapping out of the downwards channel, breaking out of the moving averages, and we took the highs out from the end of May. This is a very good sign, guys. We also have earnings coming up for UNH. I think a lot of the Dow stocks are reporting this month. UNH we have on the 15th of this month. And I think this could start moving towards mid-500s. I really do think it can. Next stock here, last stock for the video, is AbbVie, ABBV, which also is slowly starting to break out, like UNH from a multi-month sell-off, consolidation period, whatever you want to call it. And AbbVie, it needed that, considering it went up so freaking much from $100 to $175. It needed that cool off. Now it's starting to break out. And if it takes out the downwards trend line or channel rather at about $160, there could be a move to $170, $75, maybe even higher. So those are a couple of stocks, guys. Think about them. Add them to your watch list. Set alerts. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying to keep an eye on them, right? That's all I'm saying. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe and join my Patreon if you guys want all my moves in the markets, real time, call outs. If you want to see morning update videos exclusive for the Patreon members, all of that is linked down below. Make sure to also get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of that is linked down below, and all those links do help out the channel, guys. I appreciate you as always. And with that being said, cheers. Again, happy 4th of July, 3rd of July. It doesn't matter. We're celebrating this whole long weekend. Hope you guys have a great day off tomorrow. I'll see you later. Peace out.